Hello, my friends, and welcome back. It seems like the Pope, yes, that Pope, the leader of the Catholic Church, will get in trouble soon, and soon meaning today. He will be called Putin spy or Russian spy, Putin sympathizer, traitor, and all that. You watch, because he said something today that was, I gotta say, it surprised me. Uh, I have two articles. I was holding off on one article. I said, should I? I don't know about that. It's kind of like short. And then the second piece of news came about the Pope, and I was like, definitely this is gonna happen. So let's see what it's this all about. Unbelievable. I think the Pope scored some points on my heart, I guess. Uh, yes and no, but let's see what's going on. So we have Pope Francis. This is an article from Fox News, and it came in many media outlets, but I found it here, and it's nice explained, not too much to talk about. But Pope from today, the 3rd of May, 2022. Again, Pope Francis says he asked to meet Putin in March over Ukraine war. He hasn't heard back. So it seems like he sent a message to Moscow in March, saying that he is be willing to go to Moscow to discuss the war in Ukraine with President Vladimir Putin, which is Pope, Catholic leader, okay, Christian, good. No, he want to go and speak with Putin. And but the Vatican has not yet received a response, according to an interview published on Tuesday. Mm, well, the Pope, according to Reuters, said that he told Putin's staff that I was willing to go to Moscow. Wow. Well, I don't want to be too bad about this subject, but you know, I'll be honest, straight. Pope is a leader of the Catholic Church. He goes in an Orthodox area. Yeah, people say, yeah, he's a patriarch. No, they excommunicated one another in 1500s, and first one is in like in 10 or the 11th century, something like that. So there were two schisms, two excommunication, both excommunicated one another. Constantinople, Rome, Constantinople, and so on. So they're not really, in good terms. Let's put it this way. And then I'm not going to go over the history of whatever people did to one another in the name of that. It's not important now. But he is a leader of a big number of population on this planet. He goes to speak with Putin regarding the war. Now, for me, I don't know how much the Pope knows about these things, and honestly, I think he should be more concerned with the connection between that and this, not with the politics. But whatever, things change, and they were always involved in politics in the medieval times, and not only. So I say it would be a good thing, but I don't think that Putin would have a lot to talk to him. What is he going to say? Probably he's going to say, "Why don't you go and speak with Zelensky?" I think that would be the idea. I spoke with Zelensky. The problem is over there, not here. But that's my impression. The way I smell these things, I think it will be like that. Now, the second article, and more important than the first one, again, I found it in more than one source. I got this one from Republic World. Again, the date is May 4th, 2022. Because this is from it's 5:42 a.m. in Europe, where this article came from. So it says NATO, and I'm quoting: NATO's barking, and I quote, at Russia's door may have caused Russian invasion of Ukraine. This is what Pope Francis says. I'm gonna read it again because I couldn't. I said, what? So NATO's barking at Russia's door may have caused Russian invasion of Ukraine. This is what the Pope said. Wow. I mean, he's going to be called names for this. He's going to be excommunicated by his own parish or his sheep, and he's the whatever, he's a shepherd. No one says this if he is not a Putin or Russia sympathizer. And since the Russians now and Putin are the devil, how could the Pope say this? I mean, I think that's a point to make, but well, people like me are considered, how should I put it, not following the script. But I don't care. But who am I? But this is the Pope, and the Pope has a lot of influence. Saying such a thing, I'm expecting that he's gonna retract this statement, or if not retract, because he can retract because he's infallible. He can't make mistakes. Remember, that's one of the reasons why the Pope is semi-divine considered. And he's probably going to say, no, I got misunderstood. It was not taken, not put in the context. That's probably going to happen. Or he's going to stand by and say, no, that's what I am, or that's what I think, as the Pope. So let's see what's going on here. So Pope Francis said that and I'm quoting, barking at NATO. Wow, Pope-like speech at Russia's door might have resulted in Russia's President Vladimir Putin launching a military offensive in Ukraine. The pontiff stated that he does not think Russia's anger was provoked. However, he added that it might have been facilitated the Russian aggression in Ukraine. In this interview with Corriere della Sera, Pope Francis offered to visit Moscow to meet with Russian President Vladimir Putin to bring peace between two warring nations. Francis said that he is willing to go to Moscow. However, he did not hear back from Moscow. Well, be careful, Mr. Pope Francis. You're dealing with people who are not accepting dissent nowadays, and you have to think in a certain way, act in a certain way. Otherwise, you'll be called names and lose your job. But I think you're 80 or something, 80 some. So your job is already, you know what I mean. But nevertheless, man, NATO's barking at Russia's doorstep. That's exactly what Putin said. So they must have been allies and talked together at a drinking party or something, symposium. Nevertheless, that's unbelievable coming from a Pope. What are these guys going to do to Pope? Oh, I know what they're going to say. They're going to immediately call the Second World War and the Catholic Church help of Nazis and the Pope collaborating with Nazis. Probably there's going to be the attack that's always coming back and it's pointed and thrown in the Pope's face, whoever the Pope happened to be. Doesn't matter if he ever been involved or not. That's what happens when they want a Catholic Church to do something. They immediately go to that one. Hey, you kind of like collaborated with those guys, if you remember correctly, blah, 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 blah. And the Pope, instead of saying no, or it was not me, or what I'm talking about, things are more nuanced. They bow down and do whatever that particular group tell them to do by producing shame and shaming them and building guilt. The same technique works with these Christians, building guilt. Well, we'll see what the Pope will do. As of now, I am impressed with his, I don't know if that was conscious or it was, just woke up or something. Well, we'll find out. Well, good. I mean, good that he's speaking up his mind, speaking up and says whatever he feels, I guess. But I'm afraid he's gonna just wash it down tomorrow after he's gonna see the outcry. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.